Guys, it's Brittany. We're here with an update on the not so resilient Jenkins. Steph was recently on a live stream and said some things that I found to be quite interesting given all that we know about her and this situation. So we're going to talk for a few. Some of the clips saved here so we can go over them. So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so these clips come from the TikTok page Live Catch Up, and I actually have used their content before because they saved Drew's live stream and, made a bunch of clips and stuff. So shout out to this page. Let's just start at the top. Steph in this first clip is talking about why she's covering up her child's face, and all the mean, nasty people on TikTok and social media are just so awful to her, the poor little victim. But we're gonna get through this together, so let's start with this first clip.
So if anybody was curious, I started putting like stickers over like the direct view of her face because I just got tired of the freaking cross-eyed comments. Like, out of line, y'all, out of line. My baby's adorable. She is. I was gonna just put her down in her high chair.
Nobody said that the child is not adorable. What I saw from my seat was a lot of people showing legitimate concern because your infant daughter's eye is wandering literally out of nowhere. They were offering resolutions, encouraging you to seek medical assistance as soon as possible for the sake of this child. And now you want to say that people are just making cross-eyed comments. No, people were more concerned about your infant than you were. But now you don't want any of those comments, so you're going to just block the child's face so that you don't have to see comments anymore.
Snacks, but she like immediately threw a fit at me. Thank you, I appreciate that. I just put mascara on. I don't like heavy stuff on my face, but this was like the first morning in a while I woke up and my eyes weren't overly irritated, and I was like, okay, I'm actually gonna put it on this morning because I feel like the constant Deshawn's mom this, Deshawn's mom that is like all like this. I don't know. Y'all really try to trap me in saying stuff to break the court order. Meanwhile, she just uses third parties to do the dirty work for her. It isn't happening. She isn't literally saying shit she shouldn't be saying. Because I have a ton. I have so much, and it's so hard to bite my fucking tongue. But that's not gonna happen.
It's so hard for you to bite your tongue, but you're not biting your tongue because you are still being shady and snarky any chance that you get. And why are we talking down about somebody that has done more for their son than you and Drew have? Y'all could not do anything positive for this child. As I've said before, I made the decision to not cover the custody situation in great detail because I just didn't feel like it was my place to come on as a drama commentary creator and talk about things that were happening with this child in a court custody battle. But you're not biting your tongue. So let's get back to you still taking every chance that you get to make yourself either look better than or look like a victim of Drew's baby mama.
I just have to believe it'll all full circle eventually, and maybe I can just bring it back to the next court date or something. You can be happy about that. You can be satisfied, and when you decide, and when you see who it is behind the person you're defending, it's fine. That's fine.
See, this is the frustrating part for me because you're acting as if you could provide this child with something better than when you're literally living in a homeless shelter with other kids that you cannot properly care for, that you cannot properly attend to and give undivided attention to. So you're trying to still make people think like that is the better case scenario for this child, and it's just not. take the L, zip it, and stop talking about it.
I need to get glasses. I have an appointment next month, and I am excited. I mean,
well, let's hope that you also have an appointment sooner than that for your infant's wandering eye to be properly addressed.
the reverse could be said about you too, because you sit there supporting and sending gifts to people who are lying to you. Meanwhile, I got nothing to lie about to y'all. I'm open, honest, transparent, freaking tell you what's going on with my mental state. I'm not embarrassed to. What's crazy is that, like,
the thing for me is that you're always saying that everyone else is lying. Everyone else is being dishonest. Everyone else is, the bad guy in your story. It's never your fault. It's never you are the lesser than and not good to be in the seat to raise children. And you're still throwing a temper tantrum about Drew's son's mother, acting as if you are in a better place than she is. Get off your pedestal. Knock it off.
A lot of the families that we talk to that have been in the same motel as us, they're running on like a year, 2 years motel hopping. I'm not saying like that's just well, it could be and it's just okay, but it's like, yo, the reality of it is sometimes that's how it is for people. And if, like, you don't have to follow us. If it's something that irks you that freaking much, you don't have to watch.
Okay, so she's trying to say here that there are other families in this motel, which we know is a shelter. In this same live, she also comes out with one of the most insane lies that I've heard come out of her mouth, where she is claiming that they are paying $700 per week to stay here. That would be $2,800 per month. You don't pay to live in the homeless shelter, point blank period. You can say whatever you want to say about it, but unless you're going to show a receipt, we all know that you don't pay to live in a homeless shelter. And by her mentioning that other families have been there for a year or two, oh, that's, just the timeline. You can say what you want to say, but it's coming off to me as if you are trying to make it seem like it's some kind of norm. Like, that's just the normal experience. That's the normal timeline. Nothing weird here going on. I don't think that many parents, of course, there are some, but the majority would make sure that they were not living in a homeless shelter, one room, for 2 years with their kids.
Watch it, No, we don't have another cat. That cracks me up. My daughters just play, like, I don't know what they're called, but they're like these meowing cats. Do you guys remember Guitar Hero? Well, they have these little games on the kids' tablets that are like meowing cats that they have to press a button to each meow or whatever. But I really think that's what people...
Girl, number one, stop with the, if you don't like it, you don't have to watch. You're posting it publicly for monetary gain, and people are pissed, and they have every right to be pissed off. Secondly, we're not talking about a meowing sound that was coming from some kind of video game or TV or tablet. We are talking about your oldest child being seen in the background physically petting something that was on the bed. Stop trying to make, this whole, let's turn it around and I'm going to tell you guys something that has nothing to do with it. We are talking about what we saw, not what was heard.
Thought we had kids. Or, I mean, we don't have kids. Cats. See, that's the thing. It's just because a bunch of online idiots decide that they're going to believe everything they hear doesn't make what I'm saying a lie. What you're believing is, but I'm not the liar. That's...
You know how every time she says that everyone else is lying and she's telling the truth, yet she shows no receipts? She never has any evidence to back up what she's saying is true? How ironic.
Okay, say all the fuck you want about Deshawn, because that's just fueled by people who don't, but keep Atlas out of it. Atlas is fine. How the fuck would I know how Jeremiah is? How the hell would I know? I'm honestly surprised that guy is still kicking it in there. I thought people would be like, we know about your offenses, how they be in there, but Apparently not. But yet, you be like a following me. What you following for? Just to hate? I don't get it. That shit makes no sense.
Steph, maybe you missed the memo, but the majority of people that are following you are literally not agreeing with your content. They hate your presence. They can't stand your parenting. They don't respect you. They don't admire you. Stop asking the question. And as far as this little accent that she has here, it really comes out of nowhere. But when she decides to put it on, it makes me want to crawl out of my skin, to be honest.
That's just my opinion. I don't take y'all to the doctor with my kids. Like, I barely do it with myself, especially because a lot of times it's going to take more than one appointment. Hey, Ash, how are you doing, baby? It's going to take way more than freaking one appointment for you to get some freaking answers. So I feel like I'm just taking you on a endless journey by, like, giving you guys, or what the, by taking you to the doctor before.
Nobody is asking to be brought into the doctor's office with your child. From what I can see, nobody is asking for that. What they are asking for is some attention and urgency put behind the fact that your infant has a wandering eye. That's what they're expecting. You're talking about you want to get glasses and you're getting a cyst on your head removed, which is already done. We are talking about your infant having a wandering eye. Nobody is asking for a day in the life. Come with me to the doctor's office.
Before I actually get answers. Pennywise smile? That's a compliment, yo. Thanks. I'm gonna dress up like Pennywise now. The kids deserve better. Wait, what the fuck? Think I ain't lose sleep over that shit? The hell? Okay, but the thing is, and like, I seen this lady who said she was like a professional organizer. I commented on the video, and she said she had tips for us. Lady, what's your tips for my children? It ain't me and Drew who had the issue. And when it comes down to it, like, we've thought about, like, we're gonna get this to organize. But then we're like, isn't that kind of like investing in staying? I mean, sure, we could make it more comfortable, but we're also making do. Yeah, it's crappy that the dishes end up...
No, the point in being organized within this space is so that there's not clutter everywhere. And guess what? When you leave this homeless shelter, because again, that's what it is, you can take those organization products to the next place. It's really not that hard to figure out.
This and this and this and this, but whatever. It's making do without spending a tremendous amount more to make this comfortable when this isn't our end goal. If that makes sense, like, why would we, you know what I'm saying? I do think we could find, like, I don't even know, maybe Temu type stuff that, just to help the kids organize their stuff a little bit better. I'm actually, like, not, I have no problem saying this. We pay $700 a week for this motel. Balding? Are you serious? I, like, literally will take my hair off for that comment. Are you serious with me? Balding where? Where?
So here we are with the new big fat lie that's being spun by her. You're expecting people to believe that you're paying $2,800 a month for this one room shelter, whatever you want to call it, motel, hotel, shelter. You're paying $2,800 a month for this space. Anybody with 2 functioning brain cells is able to look at this and realize that it is a flat out lie. There is absolutely no county, city, state in the US where a homeless shelter is going to charge you almost $3,000 per month. And you can afford to pay that, but you can't afford to get an apartment? Make it make sense. Come on.
That's goofy. That might end be hilarious. I pity the person who has to take care of this. But also, like, maybe I could find a new bestie that does this, you know? I'll love that if I have someone that's local that follows us and wants to do mine and my girl's hair. That would be awesome.
Always expecting the handouts, always expecting somebody to come in and give you a free service, a free house, a free car, free everything, free groceries, so you don't have to come off a dime that you've been making on social media.
It's okay to be nosy, but girl, I got no update. I got nothing to tell you except that we have to fix our credit and we have to save money. That's literally what we're doing. I mean, we thought about it. We were like, would it give people more of an understanding of like just how much we are trying if we were just openly like, look at our fucking bank statements. We got nothing to hide. We have no purchase on there or anything that we're ashamed to share, because we do the best we can every month. And
you're not doing the best you can, number one. And number two, I would never be entitled to this information, but I would love to see an audit of their bank statements going back 12 months from when they first went viral up until now. Because I've said many times, where is the money going? Where is the money going? That has been the question that I've had from, a couple months into them going viral. Nothing makes sense. You're not paying your car payment. You're not paying your rent. You got evicted. Now you're trying to say that you're paying almost $3,000 a month for this one-bedroom shelter, which I know is not true. And you don't pay for utilities. You're not paying for groceries because you still have state or, county benefits. So where is it going? Let's see how many cash withdrawals are made from their checking account. That would be a good start.
Take care of our kids. We take care of our bills.
What bills? You've said before that you are super behind on your car payment. You don't pay for groceries. You don't have utilities. What are the bills? And you don't pay for health insurance.
People just don't understand because it's never been them, and that's okay. That's okay. We can't move states because of the thing with Deshawn. Why not a trailer? A trailer, I have thought about this, and this is my answer for that. Because we have to clean the shit out of that thing. We got a toilet we can flush. I know, in all honesty, there's just a lot of like weekly.
Do you understand that there are trailers that are literally like a house? What are you talking about flushing toilets? Like I said, her single brain cell is on overdrive in this video, and anyone with 2 or more can see that this is an absolute dumpster fire.
You have to do like weekly things with the trailer that I feel like would just add a load to our week that we don't need. It would add a little more stress to the kids. There's just the convenience of like having running water, having a toilet that flushes, and
trailers have running water. And again, I always find it laughable when she says that, oh, well, it would take away time from our week. What do? You don't have a job. And Drew is allegedly, working nights or whatever. What are you doing all day? Aside from making stupid ass videos like this.
When we need to, we can take advantage of the, like, crappy but free toilet paper and things that come with, like, us paying for the motel every week. Sometimes we do, but the toilet paper's really crappy quality, so. Do not. If you're so team Desiree, go to fucking her lives. Get out of here. The hell? I don't get. This is what I will say, is that I'm not understanding.
The court decided that things were not going to go her way, and she is so bothered. And honestly, I'm here for it.
Why? After everything we've been through with this whole let's be nasty, let's be vindictive, do you not see it? I'm here for Deshawn because I love him, and I've been in the picture and I'm not going anywhere. So now we need to accept that, and we need to work towards building a positive relationship with each other.
So you want to say that you need to work on building a relationship as his mother's, which you're not his mom. You've literally not even been able to keep secure housing for this child, and you want to have some kind of parent label. Wild, unhinged. But how do you expect to have any kind of positive interaction with her when any opportunity you get to throw shade, you're there, front and center? How can I be shady? How can I be snarky? How can I make myself look like the better person, the better choice? It is truly unhinged, the amount of effort that she's willing to put towards that alone instead of securing housing, getting a job, getting out of the free shelter, because we know that it's a free shelter. Stop.
Everything past what's happened and start working on building a relationship with each other as his mothers. But it can't just be me who wants to do that. We can't keep using third parties to speak loud.
And this childish, demeaning voice that she's using absolutely makes me want to gouge my eyeballs out. I think that it's so disgusting and arrogant when you are who you are. You are Steph Jenkins sitting here acting as if you're in any position to speak down or at anyone.
Nice. And expect, cohesive relationship to happen out of that. What the heck? I'm his stepmom. Never said I was his biological mother. That's kind of obvious, isn't it? Who got a black eye? Me? How does that have crappy lighting?
The third and final part, I'm going to splice up and just drop it in here because the way that she's speaking and just her arrogant, disgusting attitude is making me quite salty.
I'm literally the definition of a stepmom. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to not responding to all of you, and if you want to leave, go ahead. Oh, because we're not married. I mean, in a couple more years till common law. So I did extensive research yesterday for 2-3 hours, just trying to find affordable activities that we can maybe do throughout the winter. And then I also found, which probably people are gonna be like, duh, you didn't know that. No, I didn't know this. But there's a lot of places that will accept if you have WIC or something, and they'll give you a discounted price. And yes, we still have WIC for now, until the government shuts that down. Anyways, I was able to find a few things that I'm really hoping we can start taking the kids to. It's people be like, well, we would just support you more if you do more with your kids. And I fully agree with that. Y'all really don't get that, everything costs something, and we're doing the best we can to save and get out of here. Then do it. Okay, that's the thing, is if the people who get all the support are also getting all of the financial support from that too, and then it's you just handed them the means to make that happen. I have no problem with y'all knowing I smoke the ganja, but I do not do nothing else, and so I got nothing else to get clean from, and I don't care if you think I do. I can't, in good conscience, sit there and spend money on makeup and my nails and all these things that I feel would perk me up. I can't do it because I'm no, my kids are living in a fucking motel. Why would I spend that kind of money? You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and call me trashy, call me ugly. I don't care. What do you mean with a new girl working overnight? A new girl got hired and he's working with her? Or what are you trying to say? I don't ask for money ever, so I don't know what you're talking about. I could give a frick who donates what, who interacts. I'd rather all the people who interact and engage negatively just not. I would rather them just not. Or you just literally block. I love it when I can do that. When are you fixing your credit to move? Oh, today. I'm gonna do that right now. Yeah. That's how I'm gonna start answering to all y'all who just, you come at me like I'm the one who lacks education. Do you not know how rebuilding credit works?
How dare you? How dare you act as if you are in a better position than anybody else? We have seen the entire last year of your life literally falling apart and you choosing to not get a job and not do better and take anything free that is sent your way. You are disgusting and you don't deserve to be sent admiration or flowers. But I think I've had enough for tonight. So if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.